Hello guys and welcome back to another video with me, Outsideingamer or Danny Pipper, and today I'm joined by MarxBlue.
Well, hello there, Dan.
And we are going to be giving you a bit of developer commentary of the new Hunger Games map we've made called Ark in Darkness. So,
Name coined by Dan not too long ago.
About 10 minutes ago.
Yep.
So this map, as you can see, isn't the same as usual map. You've got
Whoa. Oh, for some reason I thought you meant invisible.
I've got night vision on at the moment, but it's a stone dome instead of a glass one, which gives a pretty cool nighttime effect, especially with some of the torches dotted around, which is a pretty cool effect.
It also allows for these plain open areas because of its so darkness. It allows for these just PvP battles in these open areas like I'm at right now. So this is the map while it's in the dark. I'm just going to give a quick fly around of the map while it's in the dark because while I'm on the server, I lag and the chunks don't really load that well.
So at the moment, yeah, I'm lagging a bit, as you can see there, like chunks aren't loading.
Right, so this is what it looks like when it's in the dark. I'm going to give myself the night vision effect. There we go.
I'm going to drink a potion. Right, so we're going to start in the village.
If it would load for me.
Wow. We wanted a village in the map, as you know, we kind of tried to go a bit medieval.
I suggested to Dan one day that we put a village in, and I also asked him whether he wanted it sort of destroyed and abandoned, and so that's the look that we went for.
Hence, we had a lot of fun destroying stuff with TNT.
Yeah, with TNT. Dan built these 4 little houses and the mayor's house, which turned out pretty well.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. As you can see, the map is quite small. It's only got 100 radius, so that's optimized for around about 8 players. That's how many we've got in there, with some pretty cool redstone, but we'll talk about that a bit later.
That I made.
Yes.
I built the library, the windmill, and the destroyed tower. Dan also built this little blacksmith, which doesn't have a path going to it, I just realised. The stables and the farmhouse.
Yeah, so this is Jack's like little bit of parkour, as it's just here to get up to a chest, and then there is a enchantment table there, so that's pretty cool. And there may be some hidden chests in here somewhere.
Did you just look at the chest as you said that?
No, of course I didn't. Also, the windmill is pretty cool.
All of my buildings have parkour in it. So this tower also is a parkour challenge in itself, with a little chest up the top. The windmill also has a parkour in it. If we go inside and we quickly have a look, this one's more fences and stairs than anything else. Which I'm about. Oh no, I didn't beast mode.
Which one are you on? Oh, there.
In the windmill parkour.
That's in the windmill. Next we have the arch, which is kind of one of the main features of the map, hence the title and everything. It's got a few chests dotted around, and it kind of gives just a bit of dynamic gameplay to the actual map.
It was one of the first things created about the map, apart from the stone dome.
Yeah.
And the cornucopia.
Oh, I heard Squidward. So this is one of my creations. It's the little farmhouse thing. It didn't turn out amazing, but it'll do. Basically, walk in, we've got a table there for him to sit down, we've got his prize hoe, and then we walk in, we've got Mr. Farmer Joe here
who gives you an offer of 1 emerald for 6 apples. And what we have done with the chests, we've actually got the chests preset ourselves. However, if you want to take the time to go around and empty them and use a plugin on them, feel free to. The map will be put up with the chests already filled up, so if you just want a quick Hunger Games map, then you can go ahead and do that.
And the link will be down in the description as well to the map.
Yeah. This is a little lake water parkour. As you can see, I like to make my parkour stuff.
Got a little chest up top here as well. As you can see here, you've got golden apple helmet and apple in here. You'll have to figure out how to get. You'll have to figure out how to get there. Wow.
So, nice forest area as well, which we started off using spruce trees, but then we moved on motorbike outside. Then we moved on to the standard oak trees. I mean, I think the mix of trees adds a nice dynamic. This is the lava parkour made by yours sincerely. How did you know? So if we just beast mode this parkour right here, like a boss, we can go in here and there's a bit of lava to avoid. Did I hear a silverfish?
I hope not.
And there's a chest in here which should have 3 arrows in it. might I add. But oh well, we'll fix that in a second.
Yeah.
So a lot of the parkour stuff was made by myself.
Right.
I planted, but there's a little sort of open area here. There's also a secret chest on the map, which has a kind of not so suitable for young people in it. I'll leave you to find that. We have the church, which was the framing was made by Dan, and I advanced on that. Also has a little bit of parkour in it.
And we enjoyed blowing it up as well.
We enjoyed blowing it up with a couple of secret chests and a couple of enchanting tables.
And, you know, no map will be complete without the prized diamond toe of the vicar.
Exactly. We also have a couple of graves here, which are quite interesting. We have Dan the Brute, who lived from 1324 to 1358, and Marx the Fourth, who lived from 1214 to 1242. I mean, they were two great kings of this land. I mean, they even have great names. What a coincidence that they have names just like ours.
Yeah, I know. Where did they get that from?
Also, behind Marx the Fourth is his prized bow and arrows, along with a poisonous potato, because he used to like potatoes.
And that's also the potato that killed him.
Yep.
Gutted, really.
Yep.
Oh, God.
I like how we're just making up lore as we go along.
Yeah.
This is the volcano. It's quite interesting. We have a little chest here, which I failed to notice during the event. Go check out my channel for the event, which was very stressful but funny in the end.
Very, very stressful.
There are absolutely no secrets inside the volcano.
Apart from this amazing
Kung Fu picture. This little fact, this picture was originally in the mayor's house. Unfortunately, Dan did not like it, so I had to move it here.
Yeah. Oh, well, at least it's found a nice, stable home now.
Yep, where it can never get cold. There's a lot of rock formations over here, which you can have fun climbing. I mean, the dome wasn't smoothed out quite as well as it should have been. That was Dan's job.
But then it was a huge job to do as well.
Yep.
So
Alright, so this is pretty much the first thing you see as you enter. This is the cornucopia built by myself, with a little bit of input from Dan on like which blocks I should use. We have 4 chests in here, so it's 1 chest per 2 players, so not everyone can get a chest. We have crafting tables as well.
This blue stained clay.
Yeah, this is blue stained clay. Might I add, Mojang, why is your blue stained clay purple? I guess it's... Anyway, if we go up here, there's also a little secret chest with an emerald and a piece of iron.
Which you can use with the villager.
To get 6 apples.
Indeed.
And I think we've shown off pretty much all the map. There's a little forest area. There's a little sort of like paradise area here surrounded by trees. These are supposed to be like hot springs. Unfortunately, I couldn't really express that in the map.
So do you want to go up top and show off the thingy-majig?
Redstone? Alright, so there's a little redstone contraption that I figured out to make that would sort of help people. And I need to place down a couple of command blocks because of the server being reset. Anyway, we won't do that though. So this is a little mechanism here. What we have here is we have a clock formed by 2 hoppers, which are passing a bow back and forth between each other. They then give out a signal to this comparator, which then sends out a signal in these 2 directions. Now, what these will do, essentially, in a nutshell, these will test for players that have died once, and they will make them a spectator. So it goes out into 2 lines. Would you not do that, please?
Sorry.
It goes down to 2 lines. The first one is here. Now, this first is scoreboard teams join at all players with a score in the death objective of minimum of 1. So basically, there is an objective set up so that whenever you die, you get 1 point. And if you have a minimum of 1 point in that objective, you will be put onto the spectator team. They will also give you 1 point, so you're at the very bottom of the leaderboard, underneath the spectators. So that's to do with the team that you're going to be joining. Over here, we have game mode 1 to any player with death of 1. So we'll put them in creative, and it will also make them invisible. And this activates every 0.8 seconds, I believe, is the timing for it. Seems a little bit faster, but I think it is 0.8 seconds. So what I've put on is I've put game rule do command block output off so that moderators and ops do not get spammed with a ton of messages every however long. telling them that people have been given invisibility.
Hmm.
We also have a couple of things here in case reset. So actually, let's just demonstrate that really quickly. If I kill myself, it's going to put me into the spectators team, and it's going to give me creative mode if I were in survival, and invisibility. There is the invisibility just activating there. So if you need to reset that, there are a few buttons up the top there as I fly up.
Indeed. Come on.
Slowly.
You should have just TP'd to me, really.
I could have just TP'd to you, but that involves typing.
Wow.
Wow, voice crack. So this little mechanism here will make all players join the alive team, which is the tributes team.
Oh, you're invisible.
On the scoreboard. And all players, and set all their scores to 3 so they appear underneath the tribute. So if we press that, unfortunately, because I have a death count of 1, I keep getting set to the spectators team. So if what we do is we go into this one, scoreboard players reset at all players. So this will take any points away. You press that button and everyone gets reset back to normal. We press this button here, it clears effects off people, so now I am visible. And if we press this here, we get put into the tributes team.
Yeah.
Now, if we head back down near the cornucopia, there also is a bit of redstone near there.
I can demonstrate that, but yeah.
You can demonstrate that, but there are a couple of commands which you might not know. You demonstrate it, and I will explain what goes on.
Right. So before we actually fully demonstrate it, I just want to show you what happens and works and stuff. So if you want to get into your hole.
I'll get into my hole.
Yeah.
If I was in survival.
You'll pull the lever and you've got 10 seconds to get in. Hopefully you'll have everyone in, so the person who sets it off jumps into this one. So that gives you a countdown, and then you can run off into the middle. And we've got some chests here, we've got some swords, we've got the hidden one up there.
Each chest has a weapon. Each of these 4 chests has a weapon, a piece of armor, and a bit of food. So the reasoning behind the fact that the player has to run into the hole, and the whole redstone thing in itself, is because we wanted this map to run without plugins. It's what I try to do with maps that I create, which is a total of 2, which 1 got lost. I try to make it so that people don't require plugins when they, when they install the map. So let's just turn this off and wait for all these pistons to go down. Actually, we can just go ahead and look at it. So once you pull the lever, there is a timer of 10 seconds here. These 3 repeaters even add up to a total of 1 second. This chest plays a sound of note.hat, which I think is the equivalent of a note block on top of a piece of glass.
And it's not even a chest either, it's a command block.
Did I say a chest?
Yeah.
I meant a command block. Alright. So it's the command play sound note.hat to all players within 250 radius. That's what the little R equals 250 means.
You can see that there.
And it will also say 10 ... So this repeats on, except with 9, then 8, then 7, then 6, so on and so forth, until we reach a final sort of area here, which, because I ran out of space, so this will say 1, and now this right here will play the final sound, which corresponds to say 1. It can be a bit confusing because I did run out of space to make this with. It was one of the last minute ads, so, not ads. But this block here, this will say let the games begin. And it will send a redstone signal in all 4 directions over there as well to all of these pistons, and it will keep them pushed up for as long as that lever is pulled. I recommend, if you're actually playing the game, that you keep the pistons up in case someone does fall in the hole.
And you can always block this up so no one falls into this hole either.
Also, leave a comment if you guys want me to do a redstone series. I've been thinking about that, and
yeah, maybe.
I just thought I might.
So that's pretty much it.
Go ahead and download it and have a go yourself with your friends. It is really fun as long as your friends aren't, dickheads.
Wow.
But an event about this should go out tomorrow when I upload this. So there's been a long event. It was very stressful but fun in the end. We had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And go check it out on my channel. It should be up on Monday, of August? The 19th of August.
Possibly. Probably not.
It depends on what time zone you're in. And it's not probably not is I'm actually going to upload it on that day. So
yeah.
Thank you for watching on my channel.
Thanks for watching on my channel. Download link is in the description. Make sure you do go check it out. Thanks for watching, guys. If you've enjoyed, make sure you do leave a like, as it really does help out, and subscribe. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. Peace out.